Case number 1, she thought $20 and Little Debbie snacks were enough for 4 kids.
Okay, Miss Brown, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, my sister, Jazz, she drops her 4 children off at my house all the time. I have 1 child, that's all I had. And so I'm looking to receive some child support for these children because I'm taking care of them more than she is.
And how many children did you say?
She has 4 children.
And all 4 live with you?
Yes. I'm just going to say they do, yes.
Do they or don't they?
They're there all the time, so yes.
Okay, how long have they been living
all
with
the
you?
time?
Excuse me, ma'am.
She claims her sister abandoned her kids at her doorstep. 1 child of her own, now raising 5. But today, she demands justice. Will the judge believe her story?
I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you. You will have your opportunity to speak in just a moment, okay? Thank you. So, how long have they been living with you?
For about 3 years now.
3 years?
Yes.
That is all the time. Okay. And has your sister given you any type of child support for her kids?
No, she has not. She'll give me $20 here and there, but
$20 for 4 kids?
$20, yes.
What about health insurance? How are these children covered under health insurance?
They do not have health insurance.
Because you won't put them on there.
Excuse me.
3 years. No real support. Just a crumpled $20 bill tossed occasionally. For kids without health insurance, the courtroom grows tense. Will the judge finally hold the mother accountable?
That's the last outburst from you, okay? Thank you. Health insurance, is it available through your job?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So if I were to order that the children are enrolled in health insurance, you're able to do that through your employer?
Yes, I am. I work for an advertising firm, so
Okay.
yeah, they should be able to do
Do you
that.
know about how much it would cost?
Roughly $250 for all 4.
Okay. $250 for all 4. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to let me know before I move over here to your sister?
No, you can talk to her.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
3 years. No real support. Just a crumpled $20 bill tossed occasionally. For kids without health insurance, the courtroom grows tense. Will the judge finally hold the mother accountable?
Okay. First off, those are her nieces. She never says that when I drop them off.
Those are your kids.
I understand that. But I'm trying to make a living for me and my kids. I'm an upcoming artist. I have to go to clubs every night to make appearances.
What kind of artist are you?
I sing and I rap.
I've never heard you.
You okay, well, do you get on
Neither have
Spotify?
I.
Because I'm on there. I can sing for y'all right now.
No, thank you.
Look.
But, I mean, here's the reality of it is you have 4 children that you need to support.
I
Regardless.
am supporting them.
You're not supporting them, giving them $20.
Caretaker reveals she can provide insurance, but at a heavy cost. $1,250 every month for 4 children. The tension rises. What excuse will the absent mother give next?
$20 is not
her
$20. Excuse me. $20 is barely enough to purchase 2 of them something to eat at a fast food restaurant.
Okay, I drop them off with some little Debbie cakes sometimes. Like, they good. It's a
Did
snack.
you really just say that?
They are 5, 4, and 3. Like, they don't need no big old meal or nothing.
5, 4, and 3. You're missing
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
You don't even know
I have
how old they are?
twins.
Oh, okay.
They're both 5. Yes, ma'am.
2, 5. So you expect her to support 4 children of Little Debbie snacks? Is that what you're telling me
provide
here
the Little
today?
Debbie snacks. So how is she supporting my Little Debbie snacks?
And you think there's nothing wrong with what you're saying, right?
No. I'm doing what I can.
She calls herself an artist chasing fame, while her children eat from others' hands. Spotify dreams won't pay bills. The judge presses harder. Can music defend neglect in court?
Well, you need to
I
sing
am.
some more because obviously you're underpaid and you need to be paying your
Ma'am,
sister.
I'm upcoming, so I can be underpaid. I'm getting whatever I can get. I do nails on the side too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how much are you making with doing nails?
I mean, whenever I have a client, like every day, maybe $300 a week, maybe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much of that do you give your sister besides $20?
Whenever I
Zero.
get that, I give her a little bit of something.
No. That is unacceptable. And the fact that you came in this courtroom and actually admitted that is very sad.
Admitted what?
Little Debbie snacks. That's what she calls child support for children growing hungry. Dismissed as needing nothing more than cakes. The judge can't believe it. Will this shocking defense hold?
That you have not been supporting your children. You know what? I'm not about to play this game
I
with you.
have been.
Obviously, you came here to waste my time. You have not been supporting them with $20 and Little Debbie snacks. And don't say
She's
that
talking
again.
about a couple times $20.
Oh, I'm
A
sorry.
couple of times
put
is a
food
couple of times.
in their mouth
Excuse
when
me.
they're home
She
with
drops
me.
off.
Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. It is not her responsibility to take care of your children. If you are going
I
to leave your,
understand
excuse
that.
me, you obviously don't understand because you're not listening to what I said. If you are going to leave your children with your sister, first of all, it needs to be an agreement that she even wants to take in 4 additional children.
If she didn't want them, she could say that. She's never said that.
No, it
She
doesn't.
insists she's upcoming, juggling clubs and nails for cash. But with $300 weekly, $20 tossed toward for kids is insult. The judge calls it sad. What's next?
Definitely
These are
said
your
that.
No, you
children,
haven't.
not hers. So you know what's going to happen today? You're going to pay her some child support, and it's going to be more than $20. I can assure you that. Now, you said you provided this. Who? Never mind. This tax return. Who did this?
One of her boyfriends.
No.
One of her
He
It
boyfriends.
was
does
my
that.
last baby daddy mafia. Okay. He did it for me.
Oh,
He been doing
okay.
taxes for years.
Right, and he reported you at $30,000 a year.
Yeah, about that. About
That's all you made.
that. Yeah, just about that.
Okay.
The judge's patience shatters. $20 in snack cakes are not parenting. Responsibility denied. Arguments erupt. The courtroom tightens. Will the judge finally drop the gavel on this neglect?
Let me go ahead and calculate these numbers because you obviously came here to waste my time. So at $30,000, I have your gross calculated at $2,500.
Yeah.
Excuse me? Are you painting your nails in my courtroom?
Yeah, I didn't have time because I had to be here
Go
this early in the
ahead
morning.
and put the top on that nail polish because I need you to pay attention when I read these numbers off to you. Because
know
I can
what I
assure
make.
you, I
You
can
need
assure
to know
you,
what I make.
I can assure you it's going to be more than $20. How about that?
That's
Your Honor,
fine.
you see what I have to deal with.
I definitely see what you have to deal with, but you know, I can't
Whatever.
necessarily control how your sister behaves. That is up to her. But we can make sure that you are receiving more than $20, okay?
I appreciate that.
The truth unfolds. Reported income of $30,000. Yet she cries struggle while clubbing at night. The judge makes it clear today. She will finally pay real child support.
So at $2,500 gross, that brings your net to $2,004. And you said $250? Okay. So your child support obligation for 4 children is going to be $701 plus.
$701. I can't afford that. I got gas.
Oh, now
I
you're
got
paying
food,
attention.
I got a.
Oh, okay. So
Whatever.
$701
Yeah.
plus the $250 comes out to $951 a month. That's what you're going to pay your sister.
As numbers are read, she paints nails in court. Disrespect, distraction, denial. But the judge isn't fooled. The time for $20 excuses is over. A real payment is coming.
I don't have that, ma'am. So.
Well, you know what? It doesn't
whatever
matter.
you need to
So
do.
why do I see you on
ordered that, so I'm
Instagram
not gonna
popping
have.
bottles at the
Excuse
club?
me,
Why do I
excuse me.
see that?
Guess what? Guess what? It
'cause
doesn't
guys
even
bought that
matter.
for me.
It doesn't even matter. You know why? Because you're up and coming, which means one day you're going to be up and you're going to be coming to pay this $951 in child support. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further?
I ain't got that. I already told you that. So,
Okay,
I mean,
so you don't
can
have
write
any
it
other
up, but-
questions? All right. You all are dismissed.
The hammer falls. $951 monthly. Gas bills won't save her now. The courtroom shifts. Can she handle this order or will she crumble beneath the weight of responsibility? Her excuses crumble as the judge ends at $951 owed. Partying nights can't silence reality. 4 children deserve more. Watch the next case and like, comment, subscribe for justice stories.
Case number 2, trust fund baby wins custody, but mom ends up paying child support.
Mr. Tummy, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, for one, we should have been here a long time ago, but someone keeps delaying. Anyway, yes, really. You want to start this here? Okay, we could have started this a long time ago. Okay.
Stop, okay?
Mr. Tommy and ma'am, really? I mean, the last time I checked, I was the judge. I was asking the questions. I should be the only person in here with a neck roll and an attitude.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it again. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, do you understand?
Yes.
I understand that tensions are high. Anytime you're talking about children and money, tensions are going to be high. But you all need to try at least to keep it together. Understood?
Yes.
Okay.
The courtroom explodes with tension as the judge snaps, demanding respect. Both parents face reality as emotions spill over. But when children and money collide, the truth threatens to erupt. Stay tuned.
Now, continue, sir.
Okay, well, she gave me money. I don't know the exact amount, but I know it was once. And
One time?
Yes. It's
For
not
how many kids?
2.
Okay.
And they're in my care right now, and I go full-time to a film school. It's a great film school, but it's very expensive. And I am a trust fund baby. That I realize that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. But it's running out, and I am scared that I can't afford some of the things that they may need because they're talking about wanting to go into the same thing that I'm doing. And that scares me, for one, because it's very expensive.
Father pleads, raising 2 kids while chasing his dream at film school. But with his trust fund running dry, fear takes over. Can he really provide? Watch what unfolds next.
Are you paying for school out of that trust too?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to her?
Not that you would like.
Okay, well, please, thank you for saving me from that. This case has been pending for a long time. 6 months is a long time. And he says that you keep on delaying it. So I need to know, what is the reason for the delay?
Your Honor, the delay is because he don't even need to have the kids. The only reason why he got the kids anyway was because his mama and daddy in that damn trust fund. Okay, and then on top of that, he put a case on me.
Are you mad that you don't have a trust?
6 months of delays finally unravel. The mother explodes, exposing hidden truths about custody and money. But then an accusation about trust funds ignites fury. Who's lying? The judge demands answers. Keep watching.
No, I'm not mad that I don't have a trust fund. I got my pension and my retirement, but the problem is he's spoiled.
Please keep talking.
He's spoiled. He's spoiled.
And you have a retirement. Okay, but the children live with him, and it sounds like you're big mad.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad behind that. Okay.
What are you upset about?
I'm upset because he pulled the wool over my eyes. Okay.
Okay.
When we first hooked up, all right, I told him what it was that I wanted to be a cop. Always wanted to be a cop, right?
All right.
So he pulls a trick and then ends up getting me pregnant.
What does pull a trick mean?
He poked holes in the condom.
Oh, okay. Well.
She claims betrayal, saying he tricked her into pregnancy by poking holes in a condom. Shock fills the courtroom as the judge presses harder, but the drama only deepens. Don't blink.
And now I got twins. I had the kids originally, but because him and his family got money and he got that stupid trust, guess what? He went and lied. Now he got custody. So it's been taking so long because we've been back and forth out of custody court. And then not to mention he put a case on me because I shot him in his ass. He's an asshole. That's why I shot him.
No, you shot me in the leg and it hurt, and the medical bills
it was
are still
your
piling
ass.
up. Thank you very much. Okay.
You know what? Both of you stop. Both of you stop, because this is a lot. I hope you guys do not do this in front of your children. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Twins' lies and violence spill into court. She admits shooting him. He fires back with accusations. The judge struggles to control chaos, but the worst revelation is still ahead. Stay tuned.
I understand that you're upset, ma'am, but the first thing you're going to do is learn how to speak without cursing, okay? That's the first thing you're going to learn how to do. Because trust me, it's a whole lot of stuff that I want to say up here, but I don't say it. So you're going to learn how to behave. And stop shooting people. Just because you have a gun does not give you the right to go around shooting people. Okay? Whether it's in his behind or it was in his leg. You should not be going around shooting people.
His behind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, either way, all I need to know about is the money. And you said you did a whole lot of talking. You talked about you being a cop. You said pension. You said retirement. That is music to my ears dealing with child support. Okay.
The judge explodes, scolding the mother for cursing and shooting. Law and order hit hard as she demands discipline. But when money enters the picture, the tension sharpens. Next part is shocking.
So what I need to know, okay, thanks. Hold on. What I need to know, he said you gave him money one time. Is that true?
No.
It's a yes or a no.
No, that's not true.
So how much money have you given him total?
About $3,000.
About $3,000. Whether it happened one time or not, all I need is the amount. How much money do you make a year?
$57,000.
$57,000. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Who covers health insurance for the children?
I do.
Okay, how much is health insurance?
It's $68.
$68. Okay. You about $5 off. I have 63.
Well, 60.
check.
Okay,
check
it's
with her.
63.
The mother's lies crack under pressure. She admits giving thousands, exposing contradictions with salaries, health, insurance, and math on the table. The judge digs deeper, but the final calculation will stun everyone.
Okay, 63. $63, okay? $5, it doesn't make a big difference. Excuse me. I'm not going to ask you again to stop talking to each other. I'm not going to do it. You do not apologize to me again. I just need you to sit over there and be quiet and let me calculate these numbers, okay? And sir, I'm going to need you to just leave her alone, okay? I do not need her to shoot you in this courtroom, okay? So, based on that $57,000 a year, we're going to, your gross is $4,700. That's correct. Giving you credit for the $63 that you pay in health insurance, that brings your net to $3,864.83. Okay?
The judge warns, stop talking or face chaos. Tensions mount as she calculates the father's true income. Then comes the threat. Don't push her to violence inside court. The numbers cut deep. Okay.
Child support, $966.21.
A month?
Yeah. What do you want it to be? You want me to make it a week? I mean, I wish I had the authority to do that, but I don't.
I put my life on the line every day, and I gotta pay for this bum. Like, my kid's supposed to be with me anyway.
Are you kidding me right now?
Excuse me, Mr.
He's
Tommy.
not gonna use that for the
kids. Listen here. I applaud you for going out and putting your life on the line every single day. But just like a lot of people out here, they put their lives on the line too when you are raising children. You have to worry about their safety. You have to worry about their welfare when they're no longer in your possession.
The mother erupts furious at paying nearly $1,000 a month. She risks everything by insulting the father, but the judge claps back. The real punishment, however, is still coming next.
So it's a lot of people out here have other people dependent on them, okay?
I understand.
So if you understand, well, let me go ahead and help you understand a little bit further what else you have to do, because I haven't finished yet. $966.21 is your monthly obligation. However, this case has been delayed a lot because of you. So I'm going to make your child support amount retroactive for the past 6 months. So giving you credit for that $3,000 that you testified to, and he said that you've given him some money. You said it was $3,000. I'm going to take your word for it, okay? Giving you credit for that $3,000, your retroactive child support or back pay, whichever one you want to call it, comes down to $2,448.
The judge drops the hammer. Not only monthly support, but 6 months of back pay, credits or not, thousands are owed. And when the number lands, everything changes. Next is work.
That you owe in back pay, and I'm going to make that payable at $55 a month. All right? So payable at $55 a month, added to your child support obligation, your monthly obligation is $1,021.21. I don't need you looking confused or anything like that, because you have a pension and you have a retirement. I need you to pinch from it and keep living. That's all I need you to do.
I'm not even invested. So,
well, you know what?
Invested
when
in your
you
kids?
I'm not, listen, it ain't about my kids.
You
now.
know what,
You hear
Mr.
that?
Tommy,
need
do
to
you
stop.
have anything further?
No, you've been more than helpful. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Confusion turns to defeat as the judge orders $1,212 monthly. She tells Mom to dig into pension and retirement, but the courtroom tension doesn't. And here, the father still...
Ma'am, is there anything else that I could help you with here today?
I just want to make sure my kids get the money. I don't want to pay for his education.
Well, you know what?
He sucks.
You said it. Well, you know what? He didn't suck that bad when y'all was in the bed. So,
The condom
go
was
ahead. Well, you know what? That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with anything now because the children are here. They live with him. You're going to be responsible for taking care of them financially. Anything else from you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You all are dismissed.
The judge silences excuses. The children are here. They must be cared for. Emotion fills the room as the case ends. Stay with us for the next case. Like, comment, subscribe.
Case number 3. Dad claims he makes $24,000, but pays $855 a month anyway.
Okay. Is it Miss or Mrs. Cheney?
Mrs.
Mrs. Cheney.
Remarried.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So, we were friends. We went out for drinks after a promotion, and everybody else left. It left us two. Had a little too much to drink. Anyway, I ended up pregnant. He's completely out of the picture. Doesn't answer text calls, whatever. All of a sudden, he comes to me and says he wants to be a part of our kid's life. And I said, okay, well, you're going to have to give me child support. I'm not just going to let you all of a sudden be dad, you know. And
How old is the child?
He's 18 months.
Okay.
18 months, yep.
She thought he vanished forever. 18 months of silence. Then suddenly he returns demanding rights without responsibility. But this courtroom demands answers. What happens when love, lies, and child support collide next?
Okay, continue.
Oh, I'm sorry. So he's like, well, I can't pay child support, but I'll pay the daycare bill. Daycare is $855 a month. Okay. He claims he only makes $24,000 a year. That adds up to almost half his income if that's what he actually said. I mean, this is not the way a guy who lives a life of $24,000. I mean, that suit probably costs like, I don't know, half that or something.
It is a nice suit.
I shop clearance.
Okay.
I do pretty well on sales.
He shops on clearance.
Okay.
He claims daycare costs half his income, but his suit tells another story. Is he hiding money or struggling for real? The courtroom isn't buying excuses. The truth unfolds next.
I've never seen that suit at JCPenney, but all right.
Okay. So $855 a month in daycare. You say you make $24,000 a year.
$24,000 a year, that is
And
correct.
I do have his tax returns that he produced showing $24,000 a year, but you're self-employed?
That is correct.
So you did your own tax return?
I do, yes.
So is it accurate or did you manipulate it?
If you're questioning if I'm being honest in my tax returns,
Yes.
I am being honest in my tax returns, Your Honor.
Okay. And I can only go based off of what he produces. I can only go based off of what he produces.
He swears his $24,000 tax return is honest, but he's self-employed. Did he bend the numbers to escape support? The judge presses harder and his confidence starts to crack.
Living wise, do you live with someone?
I'm in an apartment sharing situation right now with the money I make every month, and with basically close to half of my salary going to pay for daycare for our child. I've got to share. I can't afford my own place on my own.
Okay. And living expenses, they're shared between your roommates?
Pretty much we kind of split the groceries, things like that. Utilities get split evenly.
Okay. Well, then that kind of makes sense. So you're asking, what exactly are you asking for him to do?
Living with roommates, sharing groceries, every dollar stretched thin, yet a child still needs care. She asks for fairness, but can the court find balance when both sides are drowning?
My point is that it seems kind of sketchy that he can afford almost $900 a month in daycare, but won't pay child support. I feel like there's something going on with the money situation. There's got to be a reason why he's doing things the way he does.
So you want him to pay $855 in daycare and child support?
I mean, he wants to be a part of his life.
That wasn't my question.
Okay.
Do you want him to pay $855 in daycare as well as pay child support on top of that?
I want us to be able to talk and discuss and find a number that works for both of us and that I think is fair.
Okay.
Just because I make more money than him doesn't mean I should be covering all of the child's expenses. $855 is daycare.
I definitely agree with that. I agree with that.
She suspects his money story is a cover. How can he afford daycare but dodge child support? The courtroom tightens. Is this about fairness or a fight for control?
So what is the middle ground that you're looking for? Because legally, he cannot pay daycare and child support. I mean, you can't have it both ways. So what would be a middle ground for you?
I guess we'd have to kind of discuss what would be child support versus daycare and how the parental responsibilities would change. Would he get them on weekends? Would he get them on holidays? Things like that. So, because he doesn't live real close either, you know.
Well, we're here today, so let's discuss it. Like I said, he cannot pay daycare on top of child support. It just can't happen.
The judge shuts it down. He cannot pay daycare and child support both. A middle ground must be found, but compromise means trust. And trust here is hanging by threads.
So if you were to give him a number that's in between the 24,000 because when you break that down based on child support for one child, it's not a lot of money. So if you were, let's say it's about $300 in child support. If you add that to $855, you're talking about child support in excess of $1,000. Are you asking that he pay $1,000 in child support?
I guess not exactly.
Well, I'm still trying to figure out why you're here and what you're asking me to do.
I guess I'm just trying to figure out what to do with the situation with him. I don't have a law degree. I don't have a lawyer. I don't know exactly how these things work.
Okay.
Numbers clash. $300 support plus $855. Daycare explodes past $1,000. She admits confusion. He looks cornered. The judge grows impatient. What's really being asked here? The breaking point is close.
And I'm helping you guys as much as I can.
Yeah, so I didn't know that you couldn't do daycare and child support. And I don't know I've never had child support before.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I don't know, what you can do, what you can't do, what happens with visitation and stuff like that. He was absent the entire first year, completely absent. So I paid 100% of everything. He was in the hospital after he was born. I took care of those bills.
And you didn't give her any money?
Not at that point, Your Honor, no.
What was the reason for that?
I was effectively in the same situation I am now. Again, being self-employed, my income has not gone up. There was a little bit of a disconnect between the two of us. I probably, looking back, should have stepped in sooner, and that's all I'm trying to do now.
Okay.
She carried it all. Hospital bills, diapers, a year alone. He vanished, now claims hardship, regret, or excuse. The courtroom leans in demanding more than apologies. His explanation faces fire.
I want to have a relationship with our son. The amount I'm paying on a monthly basis is already, again, 45% or so.
It's a lot.
Of my income. I don't know the percentages, etc., what I'm required to do. I feel I'm already stepping up, and by paying the full daycare, as far as I know, and I've talked to some friends, I'm paying more than I actually have to.
He actually is. Because if we were to break down, based on what it is that he makes, if we were to break down, and you only have one child? Yeah. Okay, if we were to break down
that he knows of. Let's just go ahead and
put that. How will you know?
Well, he knocked me up and left for a year.
He insists daycare already drains nearly half his income. Friends told him he's paying more than required, but her anger erupts. He left her pregnant and alone. Can trust be rebuilt?
So, there might be some other women out there.
Wait a minute. In fairness,
that may not be able to count how many partners they've been with, but I know it was his kid.
In fairness, he wasn't alone in knocking you up.
I get that. And I took 100% responsibility for that child for a full 12 months. Okay.
Let's not blame it all on him. You have one child, correct? Okay, so let's stick to what is in front of us. We're not worrying about any other children that may be out there. So based on the financial documents that he provided at 20%, his child support should only be about $349.
Accusations fly. Other women, other kids, rumors, or reality. The judge cuts through, reminding them one child, one case. But the math is coming and neither parent will like it.
And then health insurance is paid through you?
Yes.
How much do you pay?
It's like 130 or something a month. It comes right out of my check, so I'm not sure the exact amount of it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking
130,
at
133, something like that.
I'm looking at what you also turned in. It looks like it's about $113.
13, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do to make it fair, because he is paying about 3 times the amount that his child support should be.
Yeah, well, his bar bills are about the price of that too, so.
Well, so are yours. But as I was saying, his child support is going to be set at what the daycare amount is. That's the fairest way to do it.
Insurance bills surface. She pays $113. He covers daycare. The judge rules fairness means sharing, but her bitterness bites mocking bar tabs, mocking him. The tension spikes before the verdict strikes.
At least we know that by you paying daycare, the child's daycare expense is covered each month. So that's something you do not have to worry about. And you will have to reimburse her for the health insurance that she has on the child. So when you add the $855 plus the $113, it comes out to $968 a month in child support. So $968 would be all that he pays. And out of that, that would include whatever, if you change daycares, let me just make sure I'm very clear on this. If you change daycares and the amount goes up to $1,000, all he's responsible for is the $855 for the daycare.
The number drops. $1,968 a month covers daycare and health insurance. It sounds final, but both bristle. For one, it's crushing. For the other, still not enough. What's next?
That's all you're responsible for. But the health insurance, if you have health insurance available through your job, you can enroll the child under health insurance and remove that $113 additional charge, and you'll be only responsible for $855.
To make sure I understand, so I'm already paying $855 a month as compared to the $349 that you calculated I should be responsible for.
Well,
So now we're saying, well, instead of basing it off of $349, potentially lowering it, or at least the two of us coming to some sort of agreement and saying, I'm already paying 45% of my salary.
He protests. Why pay nearly $1,000 when the guidelines say $349? He calls it unfair. She calls it justice. The courtroom feels the tug-off war, but the law draws lines.
I've got to pay now $968 a month, which is, again, more than double what I'm supposed to be paying in child support.
You've been paying, although it's 3 times the amount, you've been comfortably paying this. This isn't something that she necessarily, well, when I say comfortably, I don't know your financial situation, but you've been paying it for some time.
With roommates and
right.
TV
and I
dinners.
understand, but under Texas law, we can deviate from what the guideline support should be if we find good reason to do it. And daycare expenses, they are considered one of those reasons.
He argues survival. She argues responsibility. But daycare is good reason under Texas law. The judge explains 3 times the guideline support, yet justified. The courtroom quiets awaiting final words.
Now, if you two, while you're here, you want to agree to a lesser amount, if you want to meet in the middle and say, let's say you decide to do $700, let's say you decide to say $750, that's what you can do. But based on what you all have been telling me, you've been paying daycare, it's $855. That would be in the best interest of the child to at least make sure that the daycare expense is covered. So, like I said, if you guys decide to come with something different, you can come back and modify that, and I'd be happy to enter in the number that you all come up with. Is there anything further today?
I don't think so, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything further?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, there's nothing further. You all are dismissed.
It's the gavel falls $855 daycare plus, and she wanted fairness. He wanted relief. Both leave unsettled, yet their child is secured. Watch the next powerful case and like, comment, subscribe.